Ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest, Mrs. Helen Grant MP, Vice Chairman of the Conservative Party, the Right Honourable Teresa Villiers MP, our respected media, mayors, councillors, community leaders, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, good evening, and a warm welcome to the 11th British Bangladeshi Who's Who Gala Dinner and Awards, a celebration of the accomplishments and achievements of you, the humble British Bangladeshi community. If you ever reflected on the journey of this British Bangladeshi community, if you ever thought about the future of our people and the mountains we must still climb, if you ever wondered whether there was a viability, let alone a force, in a hyphenated duality of British and Bangladeshi, then today is your answer. Today we salute and pay homage to our forefathers. Today we acknowledge the debt that we owe to those who came before us. Today we reflect on how faithful we have been to their vision and ideals. Our parents, our illustrious predecessors, our humble custodians who strive towards financial and ethical soundness even in the most turbulent of environments. And those listening at home or on social media now, and those who listen to this later, you British Bangladeshis, take the baton, have hope, have spirit. Have the spirit that took flight at Polton Maidan to the heights of self-determination. The spirit that allowed us to resist the lure of fascism and tyranny 47 years ago. The spirit born of our own enlightenment that made us an economic powerhouse. The spirit that cures diseases and put a computer in every pocket. The spirit of a faith in reason and of enterprise and of the primacy of right over might. A spirit which believes in the rule of law and human rights. A spirit which believes in freedoms of religion, speech, assembly, and an independent press. Keep faith in being relevant to something bigger than yourselves. Keep arguing about the best approach to the problem. Keep believing that you too can make a difference. Keep building, keep marching, keep raising your voice. Explore the world, manage climate change, eradicate disease, tap the ocean depths, and encourage the arts and commerce. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you are British Bangladeshis. You make the Who's Who 2018 what it is, and you too can be the authors of your own history. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, engage, and enjoy the evening. Thank you very much. Salam alaikum.
Welcome to this year's British Bangladeshi Who's Who launch and gala dinner. Now, it's a fantastic feeling to be back here again for the third time, and of course, hosting this prestigious event with community empowerment at its pinnacle. It's been a great journey to be a part of. I'll take you on a journey with me as well over the last 11 years of British Bangladeshi Who's Who. Let's take a look.
First established in 2008, the British Bangladeshi Who's Who is an annual publication celebrating the success and achievements of the best of the Bangladeshis here in Britain. The publication then consisted of over profiles of personalities from various walks of life who have made it to the top within their sectors, including finance, politics, real estate, legal, media, catering, communications, as well as other areas.
Who's Who have actually recognised my contribution to the community.
এই ইভেন্ট আমি যে দেখছি আনবিলিভেবল।
আজকে আমার সেই স্বপ্ন পূরণ হয়েছে।
এটা পাওয়াতে আমার দায়িত্ব আরো বেড়ে গেল।
It's a very diverse, it's across all areas of society.
বিভিন্ন সেক্টরের লোকজন এখানে আসে, সবার সাথে নেটওয়ার্কিং এর দেখা হওয়ার একটা সুযোগ থাকে।
We will encourage our younger generations by seeing those motivated people.
Each year, the publication is launched by virtue of a gala dinner, which has been attended by VIPs, public figures, various segments of the media, as well as the individuals whose profile is included in the publication. This year has been no different, with 600 guests present. proud to be the founder of the British Bangladeshi Who's Who, the longest-running all-sector community awards in Britain, Abdul Karim Goni has said, "This year we celebrate the 11th anniversary of this important publication. The publication has really gone from strength to strength. When we started, we could only have dreamt of this publication continuing and growing at the rate it has."
10 years ago, I stood before many of you at the launch of the inaugural British Bangladeshi Who's Who publication. And in the last 10 years, it's remarkable that we've taken huge strides.
এটা আমরা কমিউনিটির জন্য করতেছি, কমিউনিটিকে হাইলাইট করার জন্য, কমিউনিটির সাকসেস স্টোরি ব্রিটিশ মেইনস্ট্রিমে তুলে দেওয়ার জন্য।
Focus of our publication and awards is we try and recognize those people who are involved with the community.
In October 2010, the third edition of British Bangladeshi Who's Who included profiles of 200 successful personalities. 400 guests attended the dinner. In October 2011, the annual gala dinner launching the publication took place at Waterlily in East London. Then, from October 2012, the awards ceremony and gala dinner hit a new prestigious height and was held at the Panorama Hall of the world-famous Alexandra Palace in London for the following 3 years. As the publication grew, so did the requirement for a larger venue. And so, in November 2016, till now, the publication and gala event has been held at Meridian Grand.
So many talented people from the Bangladeshi community in the UK. There really is fantastic talent out there, and it's a wonderful opportunity to celebrate that and also inspire the next generation to succeed.
To see that community who are completely integrated into British society but coming together to celebrate each other's awards and what they've done for this country. I mean, it's fantastic.
11 বছরে আমরা যতটুকু অ্যাচিভ করতাম পারছি, this is now people use it as a reference book, even the wider community. There is a sector খালি রেস্টুরেন্ট লইয়া মাতে, but this one আপনি পাইবা মিডিয়া থেকে দৌড়িয়া, catering থেকে দৌড়িয়া, building works থেকে দৌড়িয়া, barrister থেকে দৌড়িয়া, doctorates থেকে দৌড়িয়া, you know, so every sector জিকে কভার করে।
The annual Who's Who publication truly relies on the nomination from the community. So it's you, my friends, my family, my brothers, uncles. So we as a community, we nominate who we want to see on this publication. So this has been, over the years, I must say that it highlights the achievements of the British Bangladeshis, and that cannot be overstated.
We invite someone on stage.
Absolutely.
That's had an incredible part to play for this year's British Bangladeshi Who's Who publication. Now, this incredible woman that is behind this year's publication, and one of the people who has honestly worked day in, day out, with so much dedication and commitment. So please put your hands together and welcome this year's executive editor for British Bangladeshi Who's Who publication, Sahana Ahmed.
It gives me a great sense of contentment knowing that the British Bangladeshi Who's Who has reached its 11th year. The publication is about celebrating the best of the British Bangladeshi community. The publication is about you and your wonderful contributions to not only the community, but also to Britain. We must not forget the reason behind this publication, and the rationale is twofold. Firstly, I and all those involved in this year's edition sincerely hope that those who are featured in this year's publication will be positive role models for the younger generation. Secondly, and perhaps more importantly, at a time when various factions of the media and society are questioning the values of migration, that this publication serves not only to dispel some of these myths, but also highlight some of the positive socio-economic contributions made by the Bangladeshi community to Britain. This year, we will be awarding some individuals who we believe have gone the extra mile. Yes, amongst them there are some household names, but there are also some rising stars. I must thank our editor, Mr. Abdul Karim, who most of us know as Goni Bhai. I'd also like to thank our Who's Who team, especially Hema Patel, our event manager from Only Red. And finally, I'd like to thank our sponsors, especially the Meridian Grand. Without our sponsors, tonight's event would not be possible. I hope you enjoy the publication and tonight's program. Thank you.
Our chief guest for the evening, Helen Grant MP, for Maidstone and the Weald, and the Vice Chair of the Conservative Party. Ladies and gentlemen, Helen Grant MP.
Fantastic to be with you tonight at this very, very special gala dinner, and I've even been asked to present an award that I'm really looking forward to doing. The British Bangladeshi community have made an immense contribution to our economy and to our society. Just looking around here now, I see so many role models just sitting in this room, some standing as well. Men and women that have actually shattered glass ceilings and shown what can be achieved through working very hard and aiming very high, and that little bit of self-belief too, especially when you're doubted. Events like this, I think, are extremely important because they're a showcase of success. And it's not just financial success, it's success made by people who are working hard every day, changing lives, improving lives, and helping to build stronger families, stronger communities, and a stronger society. Thank you for all that you do, and I hope you have an absolutely fabulous evening.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. On behalf of the whole team at Meridian Grand, I would like to thank the team at BB Who's Who, especially Goni Bhai, who works tirelessly every year to put on this wonderful gala event. Thank you for creating this marvelous platform and allowing Meridian Grand to support this prestigious event. I do hope you enjoy the event and the food today, and thank you all so much for coming and being a part of it.
So without any further ado, let's get started with our first award. I'd like to call back on stage Helen Grant MP from Maidstone and the Weald and Vice Chair of the Conservative Party to give out the next award, and also the Managing Director of Meridian Grand, Nikita Mulchandani.
Okay, the first award is for the outstanding achievement in the media sector. Ladies and gentlemen, the award winner is Nobab Uddin. Nobab Bhai.
Nobab Uddin, Sector Media. Nobab joined Janamot in 1990 and became its editor in 1997, a position he still holds. Janamot, the oldest ethnic Bengali newspaper in Britain, was established on the 21st of February 1969 and has, with Nobab's diligence and dedication, become the leading popular newspaper within the Bangladeshi community in the UK and Europe. His commitment to the journalistic integrity has ensured that Janamot continues to earn unparalleled respect across different members of the community. Having studied for his Bachelor of Science in Quantity Surveying, Building and Construction, he continued his studies and obtained a diploma in construction management. He is currently working for a leading housing association in London at senior management level and is a member of several professional bodies. Nobab is one of the founder members of the London Bangla Press Club. Established in 1991, it is an important association for Bangladeshi journalists in Britain. In addition to carrying out his role first as treasurer of the club, he was president from 2014 to 16. Nobab is the chief advisor of the historic Bangladesh Centre in Notting Hill, an active associate of London Borough Tower Hamlets Boishaki Mela Engagement Group, and is also an advisor of the British Bangladeshi Power and Inspiration 100. He has published 5 books and edited 3, including The Racist Murder of Altab Ali, which was important in highlighting the senseless murder of a Bengali East End garment worker in 1978.
Truly honored to receive an award from a friend, Abdul Karim Goni. And I think when a friend recognizes your work, that is something, that feeling is something that you cannot express. And I'm grateful to Goni Bhai. And I would like to dedicate my award to entire Jonomot team, Soyod Nahash Pasha, Amirul Chaudhary. I can see that Junayad Chaudhary, Mahbub Bhai, Sattar Bhai, everyone. And all my young associates and journalists, thank you, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So, for our next award of the evening, can I please call to the stage to present this award Councillor Adam Hugg, Leader of the Opposition, Westminster City Council, and Mr. Shafiqul Islam, Country Manager for Biman Bangladesh Airlines.
Thank you very much. And this award is for the outstanding achievement in the catering sector. Yes, I can hear the name. It is none other than Mohammed Mustafa Kemal Yaqoob, one of my favorite people. Congratulations, sir.
Mohammed Mustafa Kemal Yaqoob, Sector Catering. Mr. Kemal Yaqoob, as he is commonly known, hails from Sylhet and lives in Surrey. He came to the UK as a full-time student in 1972, soon after independence of Bangladesh. He passed A-levels in pure maths, applied maths and physics from Paddington Technical College, London. Later, Mr. Yaqoob completed a full-time 3-year degree course at University College London, UCL, and successfully obtained a degree in engineering in 1977. Worked for some time in Burma Oil Company's research centre in Bracknell. In 1980, he started his own restaurant business in Worcester Park, Surrey, and has since been in the catering trade till to date with different outlets. Mr. Yaqoob is the current national president of Bangladesh Caterers Association UK Limited, popularly known as BCA. This organisation has been running for 58 years since inception and is the oldest and largest of its kind. Mr. Yaqoob first joined BCA in 1986 and has always remained with BCA as an active member both regionally and nationally. He served as secretary of BCA Surrey region, and then during the last term, Mr. Yaqoob was the president of BCA Surrey region. Prior to being elected as the national president of BCA in May 2017 for a term of 2 years, he had been a senior vice president continuously for a few terms in a row.
I'm very humbled to receive this. I don't know how deserving I am, but one thing the Who's Who does is it connects people, brings our people from different corners of the country and introduce them to the community. Thank you for doing that, and thank you for awarding me. I'm very humbled. Thank you very much.
I'd like to entertain you guys with a great singer. She's an international artist who has been singing professionally for more than 15 years, although she looks super young. She has 4 albums out and 60 singles out internationally. Ladies and gentlemen, she's here to entertain us. Please put your hands together and welcome Shatabdi Kaur. Congratulations once again. It is time for the next award, and I'd like to call our next award presenter, the Right Honourable Teresa Villiers, the MP of Chipping Barnet, and our sponsors, CEO of Sterling Ackroyd Legal, Mr. Ahmad Ahmed, to give out the next award, please.
And the winner of this award is being recognized for the outstanding achievement in the medicine and media sector. Our winner is, ladies and gentlemen, our winner is Dr. Zaki Rezwana Anwar.
Dr. Zaki Rezwana Anwar, Sector Medicine Media. After her MBBS degree from Dhaka, her diploma in tropical medicine and hygiene was with British Council Scholarship. Following her maternal and child health MSc at UCL with Danish Government Fellowship, she was a selected Commonwealth Scholar for her PhD. Dr. Anwar improved maternal mortality rates as founding member of Action for Safe Motherhood, working with the Brazilian government, and campaigned against FGM with Gambian NGOs. She was guest speaker for international organizations including UNESCO, World Health Organization, and Asian Nutrition Congress. One of the most prominent and inspirational British Bangladeshi women, Dr. Zaki Rezwana Anwar is a personality known for multifaceted attributes such as medical and philanthropic contribution, coupled with her illustrious media career. Leading her team in national debates on Bangladesh television, she was crowned Best Orator for 5 consecutive years. Her journey began with Dhaka Radio, henceforth would emerge the epitome to watch on Bangladesh television, BBC World Service, Bangla TV and Channel S.
I would like to thank British Bangladeshi Who's Who for giving such a precious award. Thank you very much, and thank you for this incredible honor. Malcolm Gladwell said that who you are cannot be separated from where you came from. So I wouldn't have been standing here had I not had a wonderful upbringing in Bangladesh. So I have a lot, I'm grateful to Bangladesh. And also Britain. Britain has given me the opportunity to view the world in a broader lens. So I am grateful to Britain as well. And thank you, everybody.
It's a wonderful opportunity to celebrate some of the many achievements of people in this city who have Bangladeshi heritage. It's clear that the British Bangladeshi community is succeeding in all spheres of life in London. We are so lucky that we have such a thriving community of people who have Bangladeshi heritage because of the huge contribution that you all make to our economy, to our society, to our civic life, to elected office, to our culture. I want to thank you for all that contribution and say a big congratulations to everyone who's been nominated this evening.
3 pieces of information. The founder of YouTube is a Bangladeshi guy. The guy who made Snapchat successful is a Bangladeshi guy. And the guy who made tall towers possible includes Burj Khalifa, is from Bangladesh. So please be proud of Bangladesh, your heritage. If I could please call up on stage our award presenter, Councillor Zulhasuddin from South Borough and High Brooms, and our sponsor, I always call him Bhai, so I have to call him Bhai, Mahi Ferdoz Jalil, founder, Channel S. Mahi Bhai, please come on stage.
And the winner of this award is being recognized for their outstanding achievement in both the catering and charities sector. Are you ready for the winner? Shab Uddin, please put your hands together and give him a round of applause.
Mohammed Shab Uddin, Sector Catering Charity. Mohammed Shab Uddin is the CEO and Managing Director of the Bini Bazaar Cancer and General Hospital and one of its founding trustees. BBCGH is notably known as one of the first cancer-focused charitable projects in the Bangladeshi community. Since 2009, Mr. Uddin has dedicated the majority of his time spearheading this charity from a greenfield site to a multi-storey, fully operational general hospital with a dedicated cancer clinic that is open 24 hours a day to the public. The charity has been able to successfully raise substantial funds with the help of the community and is continuously expanding its services and fulfilling its objectives. Prior to Mr. Udin's involvement with BBCGH, he has been actively involved with a number of socio-cultural and charitable organisations of Bini Bazaar, both in the UK and in Bangladesh, since a young age. Mr. Udin's UK life began in the early 70s after joining his father, who had been here since 1942. Mr. Udin and his father were involved in various retail businesses, establishing the Tower Tandoori restaurant in the Tower Bridge area.
I don't think I actually deserve this, to be honest, because we're far away from achieving our goal. At 2009, we have think about to do something better for Bangladesh and for its community. And at 2015, we opened the door of our Bianebajar Cancer Hospital. And at 2017, we decided that we should make this to a general hospital so that it can be served for many different type of people. With your duas, with your support, we have achieved to serve more than 100,000 people into our door and for the community. Please give us advice, support, become trustee, become a life member, whatever you do, but help this cause. This is a great cause for us and for Bangladeshi people who are left behind us.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for a bit of entertainment this evening, and it's my pleasure to present an accomplished professional singer from Bangladesh who now resides in London. She also works as an executive director for Nozrul Porishod and is a band member of South Indian Tamil music group, and she's known to actually really blend her music with modern day and, of course, the classical Bengali music. And she is here today to give us that flavor of Bangladesh. Please put your hands together and welcome Sadia Afros Chaudhary.
বকুলের
Thank you very much for that. Now, I'd like to present our next award. And to present this, if you could please help me welcome on stage Councillor Ayas Mia, who is also the Speaker of Tower Hamlets Council, and the Director of JMG Cargo, Surman Ahmed, and the Managing Director of Prime Estate Agents, Mr. Qazi Arif, on stage to give out the next award, please.
This award for outstanding achievement in philanthropy sector, and the winner is Muhammad Habibullah OBE JP.
Mohammed Habibullah OBE JP, Sector Philanthropy. Mohammed Habibullah OBE JP, born in Noakhali, Bangladesh, is an educationalist, published author, social science researcher, and philanthropist. His research work has attracted national recognition from Association of Metropolitan Authorities and Royal Institute of British Architects, and has been featured by the BBC and The Guardian. An alumnus of Manchester Metropolitan University, Mohammed has been appointed as its first Bangladeshi governor. Manchester Metropolitan is one of the UK's largest universities with over 38,000 students. Mohammed has dedicated his career to working in the public and NGO sectors as a lead practitioner and consultant in education, housing, community planning, and urban regeneration. He was awarded an OBE in 2012 by Her Majesty the Queen for his lifelong work and services to the community of Greater Manchester. Recently, Mohammed was involved in setting up a faith-based primary and secondary school in Manchester with £35 million of DFE funding. Currently, he is leading an initiative in Rochdale to set up a faith-based secondary school from central government funding.
It's very satisfying when one is recognized by one's own community. Particularly the role of the who is who of the media to bringing all the potential Bangladeshis who are working in here together and to give them the recognition is a wonderful idea and wonderful initiative. We can shape our education policy, we can shape our media policy, we can shape our defense policy. The only one way we can do that if we make the alliances regionally, locally, and nationally together. We need to contribute to the main society. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our final award for this evening. So if I could please call on stage to present this award, Councillor Janab Ali, the Mayor of Swindon, and our sponsors, MD of Bluestone Finance Group, Mr. Abdul Malik, and also the Managing Director of Mahboob & Co, Mahboob Murshid, on stage please to give out the next award.
This award is for outstanding achievement in the business sector. And the winner is Mohammed Siddiqur Rahman.
Mohammed Siddiqur Rahman, Sector Business. Mohammed Siddiqur Rahman was born in 1971 in Luton, Bedfordshire. He completed his GCSEs in Denby High School in 1987. At the age of 16, Siddiqur started working part-time at an Indian restaurant, which initiated his interest in the restaurant trade. At the age of 19, he opened his first thriving business, an Indian takeaway, which he later converted to a restaurant in Oxhay, Hertfordshire, called Curry Cottage. After the success of Curry Cottage in 1997, he went on to open another Indian restaurant, Raj Garden in Bushey, which became his most successful venture, receiving many awards for their service and support of the community. In 2002, he began his career as a property investor, buying houses to redevelop them and put them onto the retail market. He is the director of Luton Property Management Limited and the senior negotiator for Simply Move, overseeing the management of properties. This business is fast becoming one of the busiest property management companies in its area. He is also the owner of MS Rahman Properties Real Estate and S&Z, a property development company. In addition, he is a member of several business associations, such as one of the directors of the UK BCCI, EC member of BCA, National Landlord Association, and a member of the ARLA.
and honored to receive this award today. This award has inspired me to work even harder and achieve more. I'd like to include my family, they are with me here in this achievement, especially my brother who has worked very hard and put a lot of efforts in the businesses for the last 30 years. Please keep me and my family in your dua.
Thank you very much, our sponsors, and thank you very, very much for your support once again.
And I'm sure you would agree that we have to thank the team behind tonight's program and the publication of British Bangladeshi Who's Who.
Before we leave and we say our goodbyes, I give you the Who's Who Team 2018. This is the journey of British Bangladeshi Who's Who for the last 11 years. Have a great evening. Thank you very much.
The British Bangladeshi Who's Who is one of the fabulous programs which I always come here.
I'm very proud of being a British Bangladeshi, and I hope everybody else is. And as I said to you, we are doing phenomenally well.
I think this is the only place where you meet everybody from our community. So from businessmen to journalists to academics, everybody's here, everyone's mingling, and this is a wonderful place to be. I think a date that I always keep free.
Really honored to be here amongst all the brilliant people that you bring every year. I've learned so much about Who's Who.
People arrive here from the different part of the country, and this is the way you get an opportunity to meet each other.
An amazing publication telling us about everyone who is who. And that's what we need to know. We need to know who the upcoming people are, what they're doing, and so we can keep an eye, so we get to meet people and get to know a little bit about their world.
This gives them an inspiration, really, to say, right, I want to be like him, I want to follow him, I want to do the same. And that's why I actually support this event.
But obviously there's a lot of dignitaries from the Bangladeshi community who have achieved a lot, and it's always nice to see that our people are excelling in this industry and whatever industry they're in.
We have a lot of hidden talent. Our next generation and older generation and mid generation. So through this kind of the booklet, we know who is going where.
They are looking the best people, the talented people of our community, and bring up to our community their identity and encourage the new generation to follow that path.
Whoever in the guide has been introduced to the mainstream all over the world.
So exciting because we see so many success stories and we really enjoy supporting and being part of the British Bangladeshi community.
কর্মজীবনে অনেক অ্যাওয়ার্ড বা অনেক স্বীকৃতি পেয়েছি, কিন্তু যখন আপনজনের কাছ থেকে কোনো অ্যাওয়ার্ড বা স্বীকৃতি পাওয়া যায় তার অনুভূতি বা মূল্যায়নই আলাদা। এবং বিশেষ করে হুজ হু যারা আয়োজন করে আমার ফ্রেন্ড আব্দুল করিম গনি, তাকে আমার অন্তরে অন্তঃস্থল থেকে ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি।
I am a true believer in working for BCA, and this is because I have worked with BCA, not for anything else.
আমার যা প্রাপ্য আমি সবসময় বাংলাদেশের কাছে ঋণী, তার পাশাপাশি আমি ব্রিটেনের কাছে ঋণী। ব্রিটেনে এসে আমার অনেক চর্চা হয়েছে, অনেক কিছু, সেই জন্য আমি বাংলাদেশ এবং ব্রিটেনের কাছে ঋণী এবং আমার বাবা মায়ের কাছে ঋণী। আর কমিউনিটির পুরো সবাই আমাকে যতটুকু ভালোবাসা দেয় এবং যা শ্রদ্ধা করে, আমার মনে হয় না আমি এতটা যোগ্য।
It was very great and it's made me more to work harder. And I think they've done a very tremendous.
I'm highly pleased. It's an honor to be recognized by its own community, and Who is a very established for the last so many years, and it's for them to recognize. I'm extremely pleased, and particularly the work we do, we only do because we believe in it. But if our community actually gives recognition, that's a very satisfying.
বিএনএজার ক্যান্সার অ্যান্ড জেনারেল হসপিটাল যদি আমি কাজ করছি, এটার জন্য স্বীকৃতি পেলাম, তার জন্য আমি অনেক মানে খুশি। এবং সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ জানাই যারা আজকে আয়োজন করে আমাকে এই অ্যাওয়ার্ডটা দিলেন।
Really been enjoying this evening at the launch of the British Bangladeshi Who's Who. It's really inspirational to hear of the great success stories from so many people with Bangladeshi heritage in Britain. It's a wonderful opportunity for the community to get together with friends to celebrate those achievements and those successes.
দেখতে দেখতে আমাদের 11 বছর চলে গেল। চেষ্টা করেছি যতটুকু সম্ভব ভালো করার, এবং বাকি সব যারা অডিয়েন্স যারা আসছেন তারা জানেন কি করা হয়েছে। কমিউনিটির এগুলো অ্যাচিভমেন্ট আমরা মেইন স্ট্রিমে তুলে দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করতেছি, এবং সেটাই আমাদের সাফল্য যে আমরা কমিউনিটির অ্যাচিভমেন্টগুলো আমরা নন বাংলাদেশিদের কাছে পৌঁছে দিতে পেরেছি।